Our forests, our lives, stop the desecration. He trawled through the website to familiarise himself with the group that was obstructing the construction of the dam. The centrepiece of the homepage was a photo of a river meandering through forest that had been logged, in part also burned. Rivers and rainforests sustain life. Half of the Amazon rainforest will be lost by 2025. The ancient forest will be ancient history if we do not act now. Resistencia Pacifica is peacefully resisting Terra Dyname's monstrous megadam at Terra dell'Arvore Vella, the land of the old tree. Unite to resist the logging and damming of this precious source of life and inspiration. The page offered the experiences of those who had completed their tour of duty, as well as a forum discussing the principles, logistics and effective methods to frustrate Terra Dyname. Recent footage taken at the Arvore Vella was included, protesters standing between trees and heavy machinery. Not as I imagined it, but that is their take, Christopher thought. Maybe they have even doctored the images. In the search field of the site, he typed De Olmos and downloaded an article written by him. Is the brain the right size? Puzzled, we stand before nature, surprised by our own existence, dazzled by our space-age technology, and unaware of our Stone Age emotions. The task of creating a sustainable society may prove elusive due to the large-scale behavioural modification required and the limited intellectual, motivational and emotional capacities of our brains. Despite the apparently large morphological and behavioural gulf between the humans and the great apes, analysis of the DNA shows the humans to be more closely related to the chimpanzees than the chimpanzees to the gorillas. It is so proximal, you can have a blood transfusion from a chimpanzee if you are the right blood group. Anatomically, the human brain should be considered a branch of an evolutionary tree of brains, a tree that also features the brains of the fish, the reptiles and the birds. This De Olmos is presenting himself as a philosopher and environmental warrior, thought Christopher. No doubt he will see me as just another suit. A marginal structural superiority is the rationale for the human hubris. Never since Narcissus fell in love with the reflection of his face in a river has there been such adoration of a bodily organ as there is now of the brain, and never with less justification. Without considering the severe limitations which evolution has placed on the brain, we dare to play God with the earth. In an insane effort to countermand global warming, we are contemplating geoengineering to dim the sun so that we can burn even more fossil fuels. This is the coup de grace to the dying humanity. At least De Olmos is original, Christopher thought. Nobody else has attacked the brain. But how do you negotiate with someone like that? The title of the next chapter read, Is the only sustainable society one of hunter-gatherers without fire? What does De Olmos want? To give up fire? To return to pre-Promethean times? His ideas do not come from any textbook in economics. From what Christopher had read, it was not clear what academic discipline De Olmos was following. His thinking was an amalgam of ethics, neuroscience, ecology and theology. I have to hand it to the guy. He has a coherent rationale, convoluted though it is.